let's discuss about everything it takes for you to actually film a video and upload. I'm going to section it into two parts, the setting part and the arrangement part. Now, starting with the setting part, the first thing I usually do is setting my camera in 16:9 ratio or 9:16 ratio, depending on what I'm about to create. If it's a long form video, I will set it to 16:9, and if it is short, I'm going to set to 9:16. Okay, so when you want to film your video, always check if you actually set it in 16:9 for long form or 9:16 for short form. All right, so that's the first thing I do. I check that out all the time. And the second thing I usually do as well is checking my memory space, like my phone memory space or my memory card memory space. Okay, now failing to do this can actually attract to what you will not like. Whatsoever I am telling you right now, I'm telling you based on my experiences. So I have had experiences where I have to film a video, like I sat down, film a video, said all I want to say, kabash, all I want to kabash, like at the end of the day, I discovered I filmed nothing. And the reason being, I ran out of space. Okay, so don't make that mistake. I don't want you to test that. So that's what I'm telling you on today's video. The second thing you should do whenever you want to film your video, you should try checking out your memory space. Like, is the space going to be enough for what you want to create? Do you need to create more space? Okay, do that anytime you want to create videos, because a lot of free content creators, we hardly have spaces in our phone. Yeah, because we do save a lot of things in our phone. So always do that before filming your video to avoid you having to repeat what you've done. Maybe at the end of the day, the one you filmed before the second one, you may find it more better, but it is nowhere to be found. Okay, imagine you wasting like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to 20 minutes filming a video, cracking your head, burning your energy, and at the end of the day you discovered nothing was recorded. The heartbreak you will not forget in a hurry. I have encountered that on different occasions. That's why I'm telling you this right now for free. Always check your memory space. Now, the third one, I always check my recycling bin. If you have had a situation whereby you have deleted all you have right on your phone, yet you don't have space for what you want to create, and it keeps telling you that you don't have space, this might be the reason. Actually, you are actually deleting temporarily, but you need to go to your recycle bin to actually delete it permanently. So sometimes you can end up deleting some stuff without actually recycling them. And you may be thinking for the fact that you have actually deleted these videos or these stuff, actually you have space, not knowing that they are actually in the recycle bin. And without you emptying them, you will definitely not have that space until you actually delete them permanently. That is by recycling those stuffs. That's the truth. Okay, so I always check my recycle bin to actually delete the things I deleted permanently. Okay, I do that by recycling the recycle bin. All right, so if you have if you have been having issue of not having enough memory space on your phone, yeah, try checking out your recycling bin. That might just be the problem. When you delete stuff from your phone without recycling them, for those that have such kind of setup, you have to actually look out for your recycling bin in your settings and actually recycle permanently. That's the only way you get your space. And the fourth thing I do as well is add grid lines and lock screen to my camera. Yeah, anytime I want to film a video, I always check if I have those grid line, this grid line like this, and this lock exposure. Okay, this grid line will help kind of organize where you fit, and you can actually lock this exposure. It's going to help maintain brightness as you move, as you do other things like do some hand gestures or whatever you do, you will still maintain the brightness that hits to your face. So anytime you want to film a video, try to lock your exposure by adding grid lines to your video. Okay, you add grid line, you will see this option for you to actually lock your exposure. You can actually press on it to lock your exposure. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Try it out, you see what I'm talking about. So the next time you're filming a video, try adding the grid lines, and as well, you will see the option to lock your exposure. All right, that's that. And the last thing on the setting part, which is the number 5, is I usually increase the brightness of my phone so that I can actually get more brightness added to the one I'm actually using. I don't know if you understand me. So the next time you want to film your video, try increasing the brightness of your phone. So the fifth thing I usually do before filming, I actually increase the brightness of my phone. Okay, that's gonna give me more brightness, more lightning to my filming. All right, so that's on the setting part. Now let's look at the arrangement part. In 5, the first 1 and 2 things I usually do before filming is, firstly, I try to sit exactly my head equal to the height of the camera. I don't sit above the camera or below the camera. I maintain the exact height of my stability means. That is, if my tripod is this tall, I should stay this tall. That is my sitting position. My standing position should maintain the height, this height. I don't know if you get me. So I match my sitting height with the positioning of my tripod. The height of my tripod, that is the exact thing I do. Okay, I don't like sitting above or below, or even if the tripod has to be a bit higher, just a little bit above my head. That is my sitting position. Okay, now the positioning of the direction, that is spacing between I and the camera, I usually sit hand stretch plus, hand stretch plus. If this is my hand stretch, I should add a little bit of this. This is how I sit close to my camera. I don't sit this close, no, I sit extra. A lot of people like to sit exactly hand stretch, but I prefer hand stretch plus. So I think this one gives me what I want. When I'm filming my video, the places I would love my camera to capture are from here to this point at least. I like the camera showing my hands in case I am using hand gestures or body gestures. So I don't like a situation whereby a camera will just be showing some part and some part is not showing due to my sitting position or how close I am to the camera. Now I am sitting right here. If I have to maintain my exact hand stretch, which is this, I'll be to this point, and I wouldn't really love to be at this point. So I prefer this point. This is the exact point that hand stretch plus gives me. Okay, at the first 2. Then the third thing I usually do is I use a mirror to monitor what I do. If I am filming a video, I always place a camera at the front to give me that view of what is actually going on right here. Like as I am filming, I am not seeing what I'm doing because I am actually backing the camera. I can't see the screen of the camera. The only way I'm going to see that is through the reflection I have at the front. So I always place a mirror at the front to actually tell me what is going on right there. And this is very, very important. Yes, it is very, very important. I don't know if you're watching this video and you have had such scenario, you understand what I'm trying to say right now. I have had a situation whereby I sat down, filmed a video that is 20 minutes plus, and at the end of the day, after all I have done, the English, the blah, 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 the demonstration, like everything I put in, the energy. At the end of the day, I check out that video and discover that the video was actually literally blurry. There was nothing I could do about it. It was blurry, and there's no way I'm going to post a blur video. I have to redo that video, and it wasn't funny. I don't know if it's right for me to call it emotional heartbreak, but the heartbreak was really breaking, if that makes sense. The heartbreak wasn't easy, so I felt so bad because I really wasted a lot of effort, time and all filming a video, and at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it. I have to sit back and actually start afresh. And you know one thing about filming a video, when you are filming a video, the thoughts or the idea you have, firstly, that you used to create your first video may not be the same idea you will have for the second one. Some things you said in the first video that you really wish to say, they may not come to your head while you are filming the second one. So at the end of the day, I have to film another video on that same topic, and I never felt good about it because the time I used in filming that second video, I would have used it to film another one, but I have to use it to repeat a process I've actually gone through. So I always use a mirror in front of my camera as my assistant, as my monitor. Okay, so I think you should try that. If you're starting for the first time, don't film without mirror because you will get disappointed at the end of the day. Either your sitting position is not well put, because you ran out of space, or maybe you were interrupted by calls, like a lot of things. Okay, so get yourself a mirror, place it in front of your camera whenever you want to record. That's one of the arrangements I do before filming a video. Now, the number 4 thing I do as well is filming with my back camera. Yes, most of the video I create, most of the video I film, I usually do that with my back camera. If you have been filming with your front camera, go and try the back camera and come here and tell me what you think. Now, I'm going to be telling you that your front camera quality cannot be compared to the back camera quality that you have. The back camera quality is usually way better than the front camera for every phone. I'm not actually capping. The back camera of a phone is usually better than the front camera in terms of quality. If you have always been filming with your front camera, it is time to try the back camera. Now, when you film with your back camera, you tend to capture image that is actually staring at your audience and not you. When you film with your front camera, you find out that most times you tend to be staring at yourself while talking because you are actually seeing yourself as you are filming. But when you film with back camera, you're actually not seeing yourself. You are actually looking at the camera lens. And when you look at the camera lens, it looks like you are actually talking to the audience when the audience are watching you. But when you use your front camera to film, the audience will equally know that you're not talking to them, and most times those kind of videos are usually not engaging. So the next time you want to film, to doubt what I am saying, film with your back camera, okay? And another thing is that the quality that your back camera will give you in terms of filming, the clarity, the brightness is way better than that of the front camera. Try it. Again, when you film with your back camera, it gives you that confidence when you're talking to the camera because you're not seeing yourself. You feel like you're actually talking to someone. It makes you want to talk more. You talk as if you're actually discussing with someone, like you're actually talking to someone, whereas you're actually talking to the camera. And the person viewing you will as well see that you're actually talking to them and not the camera. That's one thing about using the back camera. There's no way you're going to use your front camera to do your filming and you will not find out that at some point you were staring at yourself, okay? So the next time you want to film, try the back camera. And the last thing I do, which is the most important, like I don't skip this for anything I do that has to do with camera, make sure I do this first. I always clean the lens. I always clean the camera of my phone. Like I clean the whole part of the camera. All that place that camera revolves, I clean there very well. I clean it with a white cloth. I sometimes touch a powder to wipe it, or maybe touch spirit to wipe it. Just a little, wipe it very clear. I don't wipe it just like this. I use it, I go straight. That's how I wipe it, so that I don't have anything that will make my video kind of not being clear or being any other way other than the way it should be. So I always make sure I clean that surface anytime I want to film. Even if I have to take a picture, I wipe it off. I want to create a content, I wipe it off. Like any point I want to use that camera, I have to wipe it clean. It gives more clarity, like it makes your video more clear, your picture more clear. So the next time you want to actually film a video, you want to take a picture, make sure to use something clean to actually wipe it out so that you don't actually add dirt instead of removing dirt at the end of the day, okay? So these are the process I use in filming my video and I don't encounter mistakes, okay? So you can try this if you're a new creator that is watching me and you're about to film your first video. Take note of these 10 things I just mentioned. Work according to it and you will see yourself come out with a nice put together video at the end of the day. If you want to experience story that touches the heart, avoid all these things I just mentioned. You will find out at the end of the day, one of the mistakes I just mentioned will actually occur and you will not find it funny, all right? But to prevent that, do follow these steps and get yourself put together. Get yourself something that is worth it at the end of your stress. Finally, I usually end my video with a smile, like a long time smile, so that whenever I want to add an end to a video, the smile can actually go to the end of that video. For this time when I want to say bye, I don't just say bye, I say bye. Like I maintain this smile for some time so that when I cut out the excess part, I will still have that smile to the end of the video before I add my end part, okay? So you should try it as well. It helps your video to actually end in a pretty way. It is what I have for you guys on today's video. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, hello, welcome to the channel. You already know what we do. You can actually join us simply by subscribing, and when you do, don't forget to turn the notification bell on, because it will aid to give you a quick notification whenever I post a new video. Keep staying safe. See you in our next one, and bye for now.